Hi Aries, my name is Crystal. I'm a Salt City Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your reading, guys, for November. I do realize that it's the 10th, but I'm going to do it anyway, and then I'm going to put out a midweek or mid-month as well. So let's go ahead and get started for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. I hope you guys have been killing it this month. Hope life has been grand. Let's go ahead and get started and see what you guys are up to in November for Aries. We got a Queen of Swords, Strength card. All right. Okay. Got some Pentacles coming in. Ooh, damn, you guys got hella Pentacles coming in. Whew. Shit. All of a sudden, it was just like Pentacles, like crazy. Money, money, money. Careful not to get pregnant. Because we got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Obviously, this could be a Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, you have like Libra in your chart, even if you're an Aries. But also could just be a birth of something new, a new situation. It's all about that Venus energy right here. And it's also definitely got this like this super undertone of just like, with these Pentacles that are here, be on top of your shit. Something really good's gonna come in. Some of you guys will be offered a job straight away. I'll let you guys know in a minute, and it might be something you've been waiting for. That's like a lot of money. Sorry. And then, but for some of you guys, be careful because she's all about fertility. And when you see her, it's like step up your birth control, make sure that like you're being careful, safe, things like that. If you're a man, obviously, get a vasectomy. Just kidding. Do whatever you need to do to take care of that, okay? So that you're not getting people pregnant. Because I don't know that that's what you're wanting to do. If it is, and you're wanting to get pregnant, then hallelujah, praise the Lord. And I'm excited for you. And you're going to be running into a lot of money, so you'll have plenty to take care of this child. So, but let's go ahead and see what's going down for you guys. So in the center of the card, we do have Queen of Swords energy. Again, I feel like this could be an air sign person. If you were dealing with a Libra, could be a Libra right here. Somebody's communicating with you. I do feel whenever there's a bird over the head that if it does give me that soulmate energy vibe, or like a vibe of like something in regards to, if you have a partner, for example, like if your partner, especially if your partner has like a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, then like this could pertain to that as well. But Queen of Swords is interesting. I love her because when you look at her, she has her hand out. They're very good communicators. This is a sign of like, as an air sign person typically. Which are going to be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini people. Very good communicators, very open, very just, fair. You know, especially if we're dealing with the Libran energy. But we have this little bird, which just kind of gives me a soulmate vibe, okay? So, and then that hand is out, extended to communicate. Queen of Swords has a whole bunch of different meanings, but that's the meaning I'm getting for the specific situation in the heart. We also have Leo energy here with Strength right here in the center crossing you. You might just be taking on more of like an air sign energy and being very communicative if you're dealing with a Leo especially. But this person is going to be, if you're dealing with a Leo, this person is going to be here for you. Sorry, I'm like hitting. I'm like trying to get comfortable, but I'm making waves happen. So yeah, there's communication, and this person's going to be there to make sure that they look after you either way, okay? So like you're not going to be left out in the cold, for example. And they're going to tend to you. See how this little, see its tongue and how it's looking up. It's the person that's petting it, and there's an eternity over the head. So this person's here for you thick and thin. It doesn't matter what you go through. They're like, okay, cool, let's do it. Whatever it is that you need, you know, to move forward. You have a good partner that is there to, that is there for you like thick and thin, okay? Super, super loyal. But there is something going on in the recent past where I feel like this is a Three of Pentacles energy. There's communication about moving in with each other if you have a partner. If you don't, it's going to be communication in regards to getting a new job, getting a promotion, doing something where you're going to be communicating in regards to a situation that will move you somewhere. But it's good because you are communicating in the situation. It's just that I'm getting strongly that like this is either you're communicating about something, because we have all these pentacles on the table. Like going to a job interview. Some of you guys are going to be getting engaged. Some of you guys will be getting engaged. I'll tell you why in a minute. But this is like communication in regards to a situation. If you're getting engaged to someone that you just met recently, take the time that you need. Don't jump into anything, because I do feel like they're all very hasty energy. One thing that I do, and also something where it's like you, and maybe not you, but also could be your partner or somebody around you, where something's being communicated. There's an offer that might be coming in. Sorry about my hair. But there's an energy of haste where it's like hurrying to get married because you get a promotion and you have to move somewhere to work this new job, right? And, or this could be your partner. And then, it's not thought out very well, and it might be used because you're afraid that if you don't get married before you move or something and lock it down, is what I'm hearing very loudly in my head for somebody, is that this could be for you, a cross watcher, that if you don't lock it down and before you move, that the person is gonna like get away because like they're maybe not gonna move with you or something. Then your relationship's gonna be over, right? Well, the reason that I mention that is because very strongly picked it up intuitively. Sorry about my hair. But we've got the 7 of Swords energy here. Okay, so this is very much a thoughtful energy when it comes to situations where somebody's not being completely honest in regards to their motive around a situation, or around, like, it's being honest with you, because this is in the position of you, like what you're thinking. So this is in the position of literally you are doing this. If it's not you, it could be your partner, but I do feel like because it's in the position of your brain, like where you're thinking, the layout of where this, how this spread is, this is you guys. It doesn't mean that you're being manipulative, although some of you guys might be. And you can tell me to fuck off in the comments, but this is what the card says, so I can't really change the narrative of the cards. But it is to behoove yourself so that you can get something to be more solidified for you, so that you feel safer in a situation. If you are moving, like I said earlier, if you are getting a promotion, some of you guys, I just heard like somebody's going off, like, and like they're being shipped off for war, not war, but like for like the army or something, like reserves or something like that, where they want to lock something down before they go. Because there's a part of marriage right here, okay, in the near future. So here's communication. This is you getting offered something, and then you're saying, okay, let's get married. We have to get married. We have to like move together. We have to do something, but it's like a huge thing. It's a very big commitment. And this might be, like I said, somebody's partner might be doing this or saying this, but I do feel like this is you're on the brain of the Aries, because again, the position of where it's at, and it's just like you're kind of gonna be carrying more than you can handle in a situation. And it's signing up for too much too soon is also what I'm hearing. So find out an alternative way. Like maybe have somebody move with you, but just like don't get married to them right away, right? Because I feel like whatever this is, if you jump into it, it might not be a very wise idea. I think that it's not going to last. The stability isn't going to be what it needs for the long term, okay? But let's pull an oracle card. Show me an oracle in regards to the 7 of Wands for Aries, just for clarification, please, for the 7 of Wands for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for November, please. Okay, unfoldment. Normally I would say that this is a good card, but once again, with this card here, it's very much something is slowly going to become could become toxic, okay, in a situation if it's rushed upon too soon. I feel a suffocation, whether it's you feeling that way or your partner, but also feeling like they can't communicate, that any kind of like a suffocation that could start going on, especially if they're taken elsewhere, like out of their element, out of their state, away from their family, away from their job. You could also be feeling this way because I keep hearing it could be vice versa. This is your reading, so take it however it resonates, okay? Show me, please, a follow-up for the Hierophant for Aries. Some of you guys might be going to school in a different state or like a different city or something. And so as a result of that, like you have to go somewhere. But there is some for a good video, guys, there's pentacles coming in, there's an offer, and then there's like a wanting to like lock something down, and then there's like some kind of an institution, whether that be marriage or moving or something. But something isn't. Please show me in one card. 1, 2, 3. I'll just keep shuffling it forever because it's messages from spirit just to come whenever they want. So communion. There's a lot of meditation and stuff that needs to happen before this offer is made, okay? This is all about meditating, taking time out to make sure that whatever decision that you make is the best decision that you can make for yourself and your partner. If you are in a relationship long-term, if you're not, and like you're going to be getting into some kind of an institution, even if it's like you're going into the army or reserves or something like that, then be careful even to do that. Like be mindful for anything that you sign since it's not retrograde right now. But for this reading, there's something that's going on that is deceptive right here, okay? There's a communication and a signing up for something, okay? Whether or not that's signing a lease, that's signing into like whatever the circumstance is, you'll know if it resonates with you. But then it's like, if you do this, something's going to fall apart or something might not even be safe. So just be mindful of that, and also meditate on it and make sure that you're doing whatever it is that you're doing for your highest and best good in the next, little while. I do feel like the 17th of November, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, all of that of November or of December. Okay, so that's weird. Both is what I've heard. Like both of those might be good. Might be days that you'll notice what I'm talking about that resonates. I heard November, but then I saw the calendar for December. So, and this isn't a November reading, but time can, move however it does. So it's just dependent upon your situation. Now, in regards to what's going on this is the second 5. Is there another 5 here? No, there's 2 5s. Okay. So here we've got the 5 of Cups. Okay, so all your cups are spilt before you, but behind you do have 2 cups that still stand. And then we do have this water, emotion, and stuff here. So it feels like all is lost and things like that. But that's not what's happening. I feel like you're like, I have to go somewhere. I have to move. I have to go to school somewhere. Something's changing in your life that you feel like things are changing. And so as a result of that, for you, it's changing. As a result of that, like you're trying to lock something in, but you might be doing it too hastily. Now, to move on to a different topic within the tarot, within your reading, because this is just take the time that you need, meditate, like I said earlier, and it's going to kind of tie all that stuff together. And hopefully, if you pay attention to your intuition in the month of November, then you will know what path to choose, okay, and how to approach that path. Because some of you guys are like, oh, I already did this, I already signed up for it, I already accepted the job or whatever, and I've already made the decision that I'm going to do this. But you can tweak, like think of it as like a chessboard. You can tweak like certain things so that maybe you don't have to like have certain things happen a specific way. So maybe it's not as hasty as it would be. Because there's one path that will be a super hasty path. You'll just rush into something, like rush into marriage because you have to go to war. And I keep saying war, and that's scary because you're going into, for some of you guys are going into like the reserves or whatever. But if you go, maybe we will end up in war. Maybe that's not something that you want to do. So like just careful. with your decisions, and make sure that you're tapped into your intuition. And so just a heads up on that, because I'm just getting it super strongly. In the position of how people, or how you're feeling, is we do have the Page of Pentacles, which is an offer of money coming in, offer of something new. Either way, you know, like you do have something coming in for you that is going to be financially alluring to you in a way that you're like, okay, cool, I'm into it. People do see you also as the King of Pentacles, which is on top of their finances. Money is going to start to feel like it's coming in freely for you, and it's just going to just come in just like naturally. It doesn't even feel like you're putting in any effort, and maybe you're not, because you don't really have to with what's going on in the outcome here. And then in regards to your hopes and fears, we have a Knight of Pentacles, so we have another offer coming in, but it's a slow moving offer. You might be moving to work, say in the oil field, for example, for like those of you guys who are like male, female, or if it could be your spouse, where you're offered this like this page, right, which is like a pretty good, you know, like start, right? But your hope is to be able to move up, because whatever this opportunity is, you're able to move up pretty quickly. So you put your foot in the door, and then you're bounced up to from say like $50,000 a year to $100,000 a year within the first like 3 months. Okay, so things are going to look really good, and you know, that figure isn't going to be universal for every Aries, but just an idea. And then the outcome is going to be the 10 of Pentacles, which is obviously a happy couple, happy dogs, lots of money everywhere, pentacles all over the place. That is your outcome. Okay, now just be sure what I'm saying in this, and I'm going to pull another oracle for you guys here in the outcome, but in the meat of the reading that we were discussing originally, I'm not saying like don't do a thing. I'm just saying like be mindful of how you approach it. Be mindful of haste in how you approach it, essentially. There's a haste, and I feel like with this unfoldment, like also it's just again iterating, like things need to happen slower than, you know, as a lotus flower will unfold slowly, as opposed to like rushing into something and feeling like you've gotten away with something. Okay, some of you guys might feel like you did win the lottery, right? But for those of you guys that you know, the story applies with the haste and stuff like that, like try not to be as hasty, because when you're running, say, imagine like, I don't know, a lot of Aries watch horror movies. I'm a Scorpio, I love horror movies, but if you imagine like watching a horror movie and you see this girl and she's like running to get away from the person that's chasing her, and then she fucking trips on a rock, and then she lands in a river, and then she, you know, goes downstream and current pulls her under, and it's like, dude, if you would have just like, obviously not slowed down, but like run fast enough that you're not going to get killed by this dude running after you, but pace it in a way that you're paying attention to your surroundings. You're looking out for rocks and things like that that could be coming out that you might trip over. Calculated, cool, calculated, and focused, right? As opposed to just like all over the place. So if that makes any sense. Sorry, random. But okay, so what's going on? Show me an oracle card for the outcome for Aries Sun Moon Rising. For Aries Sun Moon Rising. Sorry, I've tried to like adjust this thing where it's not like, but it's like I have to, I'll fix my setup to be better, but this is what it's like now. What's going down for the, I like for you guys to see me shuffle, but it doesn't always work out that way. What's going down for Aries? One last shuffle for the outcome for November. Please show me. Reflection. Some of you guys are going to be making, like getting a good enough boost in like what you're making that you're going to be like, how the fuck did this even happen? Like, how did this happen? Because we start out in the recent past, currently, only 3 pentacles, okay? We end up with 10 by the end of the month, so shit's gonna start moving, okay? And you're gonna be like reflecting on it, like, what? It's like, I see like a Tasmanian devil, like the, I know what I'm talking about. The tornado kind of like thing, like it just grabs you and woof, like there you go. How do you like that? let's throw you into a pile of money, like, you know what I mean, instead. And you're going to be feeling really good, which is awesome. So I hope you guys have a good one. I am going to do your guys' mid-month, since it's basically mid-month in like 5 days. I'll be doing that tomorrow. So it'll just be like a quick recap for you guys. But this is what's going down for you guys in November. I hope you guys have a good one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys very soon. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye.